Let's queer up politics. Florida moves to ban flying pride flags as a political viewpoint. The Florida Republican lawmakers' bills say showing support for LGBTQ plus people is a political viewpoint. The goal of GOP State Rep David Borrero's legislation is to ban all versions of the LGBTQ plus pride flag from any and all local government buildings, including schools and universities. The bill, HB 901, reads that a governmental entity may not erect or display a flag that represents a political viewpoint, including, but not limited to, a politically partisan, racial, sexual orientation and gender, or political ideology viewpoint. The governmental entity must remain neutral. The bill makes no mention of religious flags. This is the second time Representative Borrero has tried to get LGBTQ pride flags banned from government buildings. Borrero's bill is similar to the legislation he and Tampa Republican Senator Jay Collins filed in February, SB 668. Collins later filed an amendment with a list of allowable flags, including the Confederate flag, but quickly withdrew it and his original bill from consideration. It is possible this legislation could gain more traction now. Last year, a parent sued the Palm Beach County School District over a pair of pride flags hung in his 7th grade child's classroom. The parents echoed DeSantis' repeated assertion that the flag represents a concerted effort to indoctrinate kids. You know what flags have a political viewpoint? Those with swastikas and stars and bars on them. Those are the flags that have political viewpoints. And don't get me started on the Trump flags flying from the back of Dodge Rams all over South Florida.
That's not solely Dodge Rams.
Okay, F-150s, Silverados, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So Borrero does not want us erecting flags. I have an erection for him.
Well, the thing is, you know, they are self-defeated. This bill will again be self-defeated because if you can ban pride flag, if you're going to exclusively only show flags that are approved by the government, then the government is liable to be sued when one of the representatives put up the Christian nationalist flag, which is the one with the white flag with the red cross and the blue quarter on it, or the Confederate flag, which is so popular among Republican legislators. If they allow those flags, allowed religious flags, but not allow. I mean, the language is explicitly targeting LGBTQ people, Black Lives Matter, and trans people. It's about the trans flag. It's about the gay flag. It's about the BLM flag. But the thing is, that this law is so discriminatory that any federal judge will look at it and laugh it out of the courtroom.
And that being said, me, as a member of my Hollywood Pride in the Planning Committee, this hits close to home because we have at least, this is our 3rd year. Raising the Pride flag has always been part of the weekend. I know Mayor Josh Levy of Hollywood was there last year at our Pride 100 brunch. I believe he was there for the flag raising. Unfortunately, I could not stay. I just happened to know the mayor was there. We won't go into how much of a cutie he is. But, but you know, there's, I mean, just even as places, Wilton Manors is just around the corner from here. Yeah. So, I mean, this hits close to home for those of us sitting here in one way or another.
Yeah, we said that this is the second time the bill's been filed. It was filed in the last session. And why was it withdrawn by Republican leadership? Because their own legal counsel said this bill is unconstitutional. I've been monitoring the Constitution since February. There have been no amendments made to it. So if it was unconstitutional in February, it's still going to be unconstitutional in February 2024. So I really think this is a non-starter, but it's just the way they go about it. And the pride flag is not, I repeat, not a political flag. Last year, during the lame duck, they made a federal law to make sure in case marriage equality was ever overturned nationally, that we would still have protection. 25% of the GOP caucus in the House voted for that bill. 20% of the Republican caucus in the Senate voted for that bill, including places from North Carolina purplish to deep red Wyoming. The fact is, it's not a political statement. It might say, we're a good town, we're nice to everybody, but it's not a political statement. And Steve, I was hoping maybe, could we bring back the picture of the guy who is sponsoring the bill, Borrero? Because, he's just there he is. He really is. He looks like the girl he wanted to go to prom with turned him down and went with the openly gay boy instead. And that's why he's so mad at us today.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. That's just the way it is.
So wait, so homophobes are incels now? I guess they would.
Sure. Yeah. Usually.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
We'll go
Yeah,
with
let's
it.
go.